the angling uploaded idea is, you think of a network, so that's what we're on now. So if you angling uploaded, if you want to, our social media platform is angling uploaded now, you'll find our Another Fishing Show shows on there, episodes. We'll have the video podcasts on there. We'll have a part of the Angling Uploaded Network will also be our audio podcast. So it's basically, I really think our flagship is Another Fishing Show. And we're going to do those on a quarterly basis. So we're going to shoot another fishing show episode in the winter, one in the spring, one in the summer, and one in the fall. And then we'll air, that's an old school term, but we'll post whatever upload quarterly. So we'll upload Another Fishing Show, winter, spring, summer, fall. I think it's doable. And then we'll do
what it is.
It is what it is.
But that's our goal.
That's our goal.
We're not promising anything. And then also, you'll be filming when you're out and about, and I'm hoping to be filming when I'm out and about. For those of you that don't know, I'm in the grocery business. So since COVID hit, although it's been pleasantly busy, it's been somewhat of a nightmare for the last 9 months too. But I'm next in line for a vaccine. That's good news, I guess.
Okay.
But so I haven't done much filming at all. Everything's just been shelved for me, and I didn't even hardly get the boat out this year. It's kind of a frustrating year for me. So the podcasts that we're doing right now, we're going to do those weekly. Obviously, with Pete's schedule and sometimes my schedule, it can get kind of hairy. But I think we can get a podcast done weekly. And maybe we can do more than that, but right now, just weekly. And so the Another Fishing podcast is kind of a it's a companion to Another Fishing Show. And then we'll also, like when we're able to, we can just do just a more, basic, not as involved as the Another Fishing Show episodes, but just, fishing video that we upload to YouTube if there's a cool bite going on somewhere. Around us, we can do that. That's the plan. Also, right over there, I've had it for a while now, but I just filled a tank, this 90-gallon tank that I bought like a year ago. I'd like to do just because it's something that I think is cool. But how many times have you're walking through Cabela's or something, you're like, what in the hell does that lure look like in the water, Right. So I like the idea of doing some videos where we're showing how underwater lures look, or how lures look underwater is my point. And I'm going to do some vertical like ice fishing lures, It's basically the tank is set up as a vertical setup, it's more of like a square. Yeah, you can't go across. You can't go.
I mean, I could. Yeah, so I really think it's going to shine as drop, if you're drop shotting lures like that. Any vertical presentations, ice fishing, of course, is vertical. So I just think, and there's so many interesting new ice fishing lures out. It'd just be cool to show people what they look like underwater, under different retrieves, And especially like these little panfish plastics that they have out now, more and more in ice fishing. There's these just panfish plastics, these tiny little plastics that guys are using now that have really come up in the last few years. Very, detailed, and I think that'll just be that would be cool to show those how they work underwater.
It's a kind of perfect setup for ice fishing, especially,
Yeah. So
and you could always drop a glob of crawler down there and just stare at it too, just to see what goes on.
Yeah, what does a crawler look like when it's impaled on a hook? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I've seen it above the water. I've never seen it below.
Also too, it's like like what is especially for like lake sturgeon fishing, right, where you just constantly, you're just putting a mess. There's nothing at all sophisticated about lake sturgeon fishing. a mess of crawlers on a hook and then letting it sit there on the bottom. I mean, honestly, you know, it'd be an interesting shot. At least it would be a good shot for stock footage. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. If you've enjoyed our content, please consider subscribing to Another Fishing Podcast on iTunes, which is available also on just about every major podcasting platform. We'd love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Angling Uploaded. And for exclusive benefits, become a member on Patreon. So go to patreon.com and search Angling Uploaded, become a member. Oh God, we'd love you if you do that. Thanks, guys.